what's up, everybody? Hey, this is Jason. This is SIC-MADE airbrushing coming at you guys. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hey, I welcome you to the channel, man, and I welcome you back to the channel, man. So I really do appreciate you guys stopping in, man. So if you guys don't know me, man, I'm an airbrush artist. I teach airbrushing. I mainly teach on freehand airbrushing. Motivation, guys. I'm here to get you guys motivated and get you guys in the shops and the business side of things. Okay, so business side of things I talk to you about. Also, man, if you guys have any questions, man, just throw them down below, man, and let me know if you have any questions on airbrushing. Okay, so basically today, man, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, you guys. This video is about laser cutting and stencils. Okay, so strictly mainly for stencils. So this is not a video on engraving or anything like that, guys. This is not a review on this laser that I'm using either. So I'm gonna talk just a little bit about the laser, a little bit about the software. I'm gonna get into some screen time, show you what the program does, show you what this machine could do, and then at the end of the video, guys, I'm gonna tell you and show you guys what materials I use that I'm cutting on and how they hold up. Okay, so and what's best for what I want it to do and the material that I want it to use. Okay, so that's about it, man. So let me just get right into it, man, and talk about this laser real quick. So this laser is a diode laser. Okay, it's a long ray 5 10-watt laser, and it's an it does everything you need it to do, man. I mean, if you want to get engraving, cutting materials out, wood, aluminum, anything like that, it's not heavy, so it's not gonna cut anything big. But like I said, dude, this is not about that. Okay, so I got this laser to cut stencils out. The program that I'm using for this laser is called LightBurn. So all this right here, LightBurn, this laser, I'll put in the description down below, and you can do your own research on it. I believe LightBurn is probably the best program out there, by far, for all lasers and everything that I needed to do. Okay, so we'll get more into that on the screen time and the voiceover. The materials that I'm going to be using, I'm only going to be using 3 materials for stencil cutting. Okay, there's plenty more out there you could use. These are just the 3 that I came up with. I got this poster board from Hobby Lobby. It's like a 10 mil poster board, real thin. It's about 10 mil probably. But it's a poster board, it's paper, right? So, or cardboard, whatever. But anyway, you get 10 of these for like $1.50. It's a 16 by 12. All right, so it's cheap. Okay, so we'll get into that. We'll cut some stuff out with this. Also, guys, I got this Palette board. You airbrush artists know what's up with this. So this stuff here too, I'll put down in the description below. But this is a Palette board, 14 by 14 Palette board. I get this in bulk. So every time I get this stuff, man, it's not cheap. So this is cheap. This is a 10 pack for $1.50, $2. Okay, this right here with shipping is probably about $1 a sheet. Okay, so big difference there, man, when you're using stuff like this. But which one's gonna hold up better, right? This one or that one, right? We'll find out. But like I said, this is a Palette board. This is a 14 by 14, and I get this by bulk. I get this in the hundreds. Okay, so definitely I'm gonna cut this out and show you guys what's up. The main product that I got this laser for, was to cut dual R. This dual R, clear dual R here, it's a 10 mil dual R. It's tough. It's tough, and I'm gonna get into the reasons why this laser ain't working with it. This laser sucks. This laser sucks cutting this stuff, okay? And I'm going to show you why, all right? And I'm real upset about it, but it is what it is. I should have done more research on it, but I'm giving you this research here to not buy this machine to cut out plastic. All right, but we'll get more into that, man. We'll get more into that, and yeah, like I said, I'm going to do a little voiceover, some screen time. I'll let you see this thing go to work. And then at the end of the video, we're going to throw the stencils up. And I'm going to put them down on some apparel, on a t-shirt. We're going to do a little bit airbrushing. And just go from there, man, okay? And go through the process of why. Okay, why do I need a laser? Why do you need a laser? All right, cool. Let's just get into it, guys. All right, you guys. we're gonna go ahead and get this started with. Let me just give you guys a little bit of info on LightBurn, where to go. So basically, man, you're just gonna pull up lightburnsoftware.com. You're gonna pull the home page up, and I'm just gonna give a quick explanation on this site real quick. You get a 30-day trial for the software, even if you don't have a laser, you could go in there and check it out. And it's for Windows, it's for Mac, and the price of this licensing is, I believe, it's $60. So you get 3 licenses. Basically, you can use it on 3 different devices. All right. So you just basically go in there, pick out your pick out your what kind of laser you got, and then you download the software for that laser. Okay, so that's real quick on here, guys. Lightburnsoftware.com, and it'll pull this homepage up, like I said, and download that trial just to check it out, man. I highly recommend this program, you guys. I think it is the best. It's the best for these lasers, for any kind of laser. Okay, so once you do that, then you have it downloaded, and this is your home page. All right, I'm gonna delete this real quick, but that's what we're gonna be cutting. So this is the software, guys. This is my upstairs computer, so I do not have a laser hooked up to this. But I'm just gonna show you real quick what I do. So there's so much involved in this program, you guys, in this software. You could do so much with text. You could do with with imaging. I mean, it's priceless, you guys. I think this is the #1 program for engraving, for doing exactly what I needed to do for cutting stencils out and making stencils, and I could bring my own drawings into here and trace it out and cut them out and make stencils of my own drawings, which I think is really cool. So I'm just gonna go in here real quick, but like I said, man, this program, I could do 1,000 videos on just a few things of this laser, man. Okay, and what it could do. So what I'm gonna show you, what I'm gonna do is basically go to an image, all right? Go here, and I got this Marilyn Monroe we're gonna cut out. I could probably right click it and copy it from here, but I'm gonna click on it. All right. We're going to use this as a demo. I'm going to right click this image, copy this image, go directly back into LightBurn, right click it, paste it. All right, image is in. Okay, so now I'm going to click this image, right click it again, and go to trace image. Okay, once I trace image, it's going to pull this up. Okay, so basically it is traced out I want to say the negative part of this. So anything that's in black is traced out, right? So it gets a pretty good clean, or a pretty good trace out, okay? And it's perfect of what I need it to do. So you could go and adjust this on different images. But it already traced out perfectly. So I'm just gonna press OK. All right, so now my image is traced. So now I can pull my image off, click on this image, and delete this image, get it out of my way, or move it to the side. This is the cutting board right here. All right, click back on this image, and I can move this wherever I want. So wherever I have my laser set up at, if I have it set up on this side, have it set up right here. So on my longer ray 5, I do it manually. So, and where my laser starts is wherever I move it, but it starts in the middle. So if I ever do a frame, if you're not familiar with this, guys, when you do a frame, so whatever size this is, okay, it's going to show your width and your height, and it's going to show your sizes here, okay. So if I did a frame of this, my laser will start in the middle and just frame exactly where I need it to be. So remember, this is basically almost a 16 by 16 cutting space, and it gives you dimensions right here. Okay, so and that's it. So my laser will start, so I could basically put it over here. It doesn't matter, because if I have my laser put over here, it's just going to copy this image where it's at, and it'll start in the middle, okay, and frame it out wherever I need it to go. All right, so I don't want to get too much more in depth in this, guys. Like I said, this is a very There's just so much in this laser. I mean, this program is so cool, man. So, like I said, I really highly recommend this program, guys. So we're just gonna get directly into the cutting, guys. Okay, so, but that was just a quick review of this setup here in the software and what you're gonna be getting when you, what you're gonna see, what you get. Okay, so down, I was real quick down here. You could set up for different materials. I got my black set up for Dualar, my blue for poster board, and so on and so on and so on. So you can set all these up. So like if I clicked on here real quick, all right, it's going to go in black. So all my settings will be here, which would be my speed and my power, whatever I set this up at. Like I click here, double click here, and set my settings up real quick on, and you're just gonna have to play with it. Number of passes, speed, power, so on and so on. Okay. So once that's set up, and if I had my blue set up for something different, different speed, different powers, then it'll give it that right there. Okay, and so on, guys. All right. But yeah, let's just get right into the cutting, guys. Again, I highly recommend this. So let's go ahead and get cutting on this. All right, you guys. So as I'm getting these poster board, the pallet board, and the dual arc cut, just gonna talk about why. Why do you need a laser? Why do I want a laser? Why do I got a laser? All right. So basically, man, it's real easy. All right. It overpowers any kind of Cricut, Cameo 3, or any kind of setup like that. Laser is faster. I got this for productivity to make multiple stencils of one or of any other design I want to make. Okay, so and you know different materials take different time. So like this material here, it's real easy. I think this design only took maybe a minute to get cut in real time. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So like, but the main focus was to get this laser to cut Duralar. I'm real disappointed in the whole setup because it doesn't cut Duralar. I'll get more into that in a minute. I'm about to cut this pallet board right now, and basically on these lasers, on any kind of different materials, you got to set these the focus on these. So basically, you got to move the laser up and down. It's got a measuring tool. It's got two screws that hold the laser. Then you move it up and down, and you set this with this cylinder on the back of this, basically the laser head. Okay, and that's so any kind of material you have, you lay down, you got to put this and set the focus. Okay, so that's the one thing on this. It's manual adjustments. Okay, on the focus. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about the Dualar part of it. The Dualar is a clear plastic, and these are diode lasers, man. So the diode laser, any kind of reflection, it won't cut acrylic, it won't cut anything clear. So what I ended up doing was painting the Dualar like with a mist of black. I painted it white, I painted it gray, I painted it different colors. I did a bunch of testing on it, and it just wouldn't cut right. It just burns the plastic, and you probably can't really tell on this when the Dualar pops up, but it's awful. It's not good, not good at all. That's like a high power, and it doesn't work. So overall, man, I don't recommend this laser to cut Dualar or any kind of plastic. It's a no-go. And I'm really am disappointed, but whatever. It is what it is, and I'll use this laser for something else, but definitely not for cutting stencils out. All right, you guys. So now you know what that laser can do and what that program can do. Now we're just gonna test out these materials that I'm gonna paint on. Okay. So, but before I do that, the stuff that you have to use. All right. I have this top bond mist. I get this from a homeboy of mine, man, at work. It's pretty cheap. I actually get this for like $60, $70. Excuse me, 60 bucks a case. So I get like 12 of these for $60. Others, man, they're like $9 to $10 a piece, man. So check out this brand here. I'll look it up, and if I find somewhere where you could get it, I'll put it in the description. But other than that, dude, you might have to look that up, okay? So anyway, this is an adhesive spray that you put on the back of your stencil, put it on your design, or you put it on your shirt, okay? So you don't get no underspray, right? When you use a stencil, because you want it to, a stencil's a stencil, guys. It has to be as clean as possible when you peel it off, all right? Secondly, I want to talk about, if you guys don't know what negative and positive stencils are, okay? So this is a cutout of some palm trees. This is on a poster board. All right, so that is the negative. Whenever you see an open surface like that, it's negative, and you're positive, okay? So certain stencils or certain designs, you could actually use these, okay? You can use both of these. I would definitely use that for my some palm trees, or for my negative, and then do something around it. And also I could use this as a positive, and then use my design as it would be a negative in my design. So just letting you guys know the differences between positive and negative, okay? So just remember that, okay? So we'll just go with that. So you guys, whenever you're in your designs, what are you trying to get out of your design, right? Trying to get the positive part of that, or the negative, okay? So in this design here that I cut out of the Marilyn Monroe, we're gonna go ahead and put this up. I actually did some bigger versions, all right, to see what, basically just to throw it up and have a better image, right? Something I could work with, okay? So in another video, I'm gonna talk about in the LightBurn system, dude, or the program, is basically building bridges, okay? So whenever you see a flop like this, you could build a bridge to connect. I call them bridges, from here to here, so where the face is not flopping all over the place, or any part of it's not flopping, okay? So that'll be another video, man. I just wanted to get these up, okay? But just so you guys have a better understanding. Also, what's good for these poster boards here is you could cut stuff out and find out where do I need to put a bridge at. You know, you could do a smaller design and find out, oh shit, I need a bridge here, and I need a bridge here, just to hold her face down. This is gonna be all black anyways, or the color you want to lay it down as. So when you're done with it, you peel it off and you paint over that bridge, okay? So we're gonna lay this up, and I'm not worried about overspray. Usually what we do, man, is fold these in or put some tape where you're not getting no overspray, but I don't care. This is a throwaway shirt, so we're just gonna throw it up. So the adhesive part, right? We're gonna put all these up. All right, so we're just gonna basically find out. You don't need much, right? You don't need much. Put some adhesive spray. I'm just gonna throw this one up right here. It don't really matter. All right, get a little roller, because all this is pressure sensitive. All right, I'm not really caring right now about that, but I'm just letting you know this adhesive is pressure sensitive. So the more pressure you put, the stronger it's gonna adhere. All right, so this is I did a bigger version of this one. This is the one we cut out right here. Gonna lay that one down. Adhesive. Lay that one right about there. All right, we're gonna put that down. And I'll go ahead and spray these out, and then we'll do the other one here in a little bit. So I'm gonna put this one down. It's not here, it's not smooth as it is, but I always want to put some paint on here just to see how it would hold up. And then you just paint your surface, right? Whatever color you want, right? I could have did the lips red, but right now I don't really care. I want to see how much paint could this hold over time, right? And that's about it on that one right there. Boom, that one's done. We can peel this sucker off. All right, be done with that one. All right, and then we do this one. I personally think that this is not gonna hold up. You know, this poster board is not gonna hold up, you guys. All right. But it might hold up for a couple turns or so, man. Because the more paint you put on it, the more buildup you're gonna get on that poster board, right? So, but then again, I don't know how. You know, it just depends how thick you put it on, I guess, right? So that one's done. Peel that sucker off, and this is what happens with this. You end up getting rips, right? So you're getting rips. This whole face might just get ripped off, man. But that's where the bridges come in play, right? So this one's, I'm gonna say this is done, but you guys let me know what you think on that poster board part of it, right? Like I said, I don't care about the overspray, guys. I'm not doing a design, but this is the main product. This is the main product, and this right here, it is awful. Is awful, and this is the reason why I do not like this laser for what I needed to use it for, right? So it's disappointing, man, because that was kind of a waste of money for me, man. You know what I mean? That was $450 down the drain. I could get other use out of it, you know what I'm saying, but that's not the main point. The main point was for me to cut stencils, and the reason why, dude, was to make it faster for productivity, right? But anyways, let's lay this down. I had to peel this sucker off. It didn't come out smooth like these were cut. It was awful. Straight up awful. I'm just gonna throw her right there. Roll that down. But this is how we do it. This is how you do it, man. Just fill it in, blast it. This is how your speed. This is when you're doing a design. It's all about speed, man. You know what I mean? Boom. Got that in there. Done. Right. A whole 10 seconds. Right. Boom. Done. Then you want to peel it off nicely. And what happens with this, what's good about the dual R, man, it lasts forever. It's hard to rip. You gotta be careful, but the more bridges you put in on the stencil that you know it's gonna be black or whatever the color you're gonna lay it down with, the more bridges to hold that stencil down, the easier it is to just peel it off and be done with it. So that is the number one reason why. Okay, so look at these here. Okay. Check those out. Definitely that one there. Poster board, palette board, dual R. Okay. So you guys tell me. You guys tell me what you think. You know, you could definitely make a design out of this. You know, put Maryland. I don't know how to spell Maryland. How do you spell Maryland? I don't even know how to spell Maryland. Whatever. Alright. Throw a design, throw some color in there, be done with the design. You know, your that whole design right there will probably take about 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, man. For me, it's all about how fast, get this stuff out, you know, put a name on it, be done with it, get it to the customer, man. So if you're looking to grow your business and you're working on your speed, man, are you looking to get into a shop, right? If you're looking to get into the shop, your lettering is number one for one, okay? Anyone could throw a stencil up and paint this, okay? So that's something you need to understand. You need to understand colors. You need to understand how to create what you see, right? So I always say, what you see, you could draw. What you see, you could paint. It's the same thing, okay? So and that all goes into one, man. So but this whole video, that's a whole different subject, but this whole video was based off of these stencils. Dual R is the best for me. You guys put down below what you use. Like I said, the poster board is kind of a throwaway. The palette board, you could definitely use that, but it's expensive. I don't know on the lifespan of a stencil on the palette board. It seems like it holds up pretty good. Let me get that one more time. It holds up pretty good. I think the more paint you put on here, the more you could probably even put some kind of top coat, maybe even a coat of some clear or something just to make it a little more durable, right? But this is definitely a way to go. It's expensive. Like I said, these could probably run about close to $1 a piece, man. So, but that dual art itself is not cheap as well. So you have to really buy in bulk on both of these to get the price down. Okay, so just remember that. It's like if you just want to get a few 25 or 50 or whatever, man, you're gonna spend top dollar on this stuff. Okay, so that goes for the cheapest route is the poster board, you guys. So you guys tell me what you think. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys got what you needed out of this video, man, because this was something that I'm disappointed, but I'm off at the same time. You know, it's something I learned and I should have done more research on. I thought I'd done enough research on it, but I kind of just wanted it and it was done. So my next video, guys, I'm gonna roll you over here. My next video is gonna be off the CO2 laser that I just purchased right there. I haven't unboxed it yet. I don't know what it's about. I just got it a couple days ago, so it's been sitting here. I'm gonna go ahead. This is a Gweeky Gweeky Cloud laser. It's a desktop laser CO2. I'll go ahead and that's another video, guys. But I went ahead and purchased one of those to get the job done on my dual R and get these stencils cut the way I need them to get cut. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I appreciate you guys watching and staying to the end, man. I really do hope you guys got something out of it. My name's Jason. This is SIC-MADE airbrushing. Thank you guys. Enjoy your time.